All right, everybody. Welcome to the Lavalais Ella live show. I'm your host, Lavalais, and my co-host with the most is Miss Ella.
Hey there. Happy Friday and happy holidays. This is our last show of the year. I'm kind of excited about this one. How are you feeling, Lavalais?
Oh, I'm ready, man. I'm geared up. I'm looking forward to the after party.
Oh, okay. That's what we should have in the background going on. You know, we talked in the past about possibly having Zeke, a tech guy, DJing for us and having like a real after party. That would be awesome. We never actually got there, but we could do that another time.
Yeah, it's no telling. One of these days, maybe this year, maybe we might pull off something where we're all in the same spot and we can do something really nice together. It's really, on an occasion where we're not just trying to sell and make money or whatever.
Yeah,
so that would be
fun.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I hope we're going to have some fun this evening. If you're just tuning in, we have the phenomenal Carren Clarke coming up a little bit later. She is our special guest of this last show of the year, so we're super excited about that.
Oh, definitely excited. I mean, she's been away over in Ghana preparing a lot of work, so she's back at home now and probably getting ready to go back to Ghana again.
I think so. I mean, I had an opportunity to speak to her earlier, and we were saying she hasn't been with us for about 11 months. So this time last year for the holidays, this was the last time we had Carren Clarke on the show. So again, it's an exciting day to have her back, and really looking forward to seeing what she's going to be showing us.
That's true. So why don't you go ahead on and say hello to everybody. Happy birthday out to all those December people that's still around.
Yes, the Sages. It is Sagittarius season. Our number one birthday person would be Zeke. Zeke, who holds us together, keeps us going, puts out all the fires. Happy birthday to you. We really appreciate you. Happy birthday, Zeke. And anyone else, please let us know if it's your birthday. I know quite a few Sages that are out there. Just got to put your name in the comment section and we'll give you a shout out.
All right. So who's in the house anyway? I can't see any of my comments. Are you getting any of the comments about who's in the house?
I see a lot of people who are watching. Everybody's quiet. They're just holding on, waiting to see beautiful hats, beautiful jewelry, and of course, Carren Clarke. They're just waiting. You know how some people are just quiet? Just waiting. And as we move through the evening, if you have a birthday and you want to put it up there in the comments, we'll be happy to shout out your name. In the meantime, I know, Lavalais, you just came back from Art Basel in Miami. Tell me, how was it?
Oh, it was fantastic. As a matter of fact, we missed last Friday's show because I was on the road and I was headed to Miami to check out Art Basel. I've often heard about it. And, this year, someone sent me or called me and asked me if I would come down, but I found out it was a one-day show, so I wasn't going down for a one-day show. But the opportunity came down or presented itself for me to go down and check things out. So I said, okay, let me go do that. And so I rode down with my friend and we went to, we got there on Friday evening. It was incredible. The nightlife, the galleries were open. They had turned parking lots into food courts. And so it was really an eventful thing just happening down in the design district that Friday evening. And then on Saturday, I got a chance to meet one of the local artists from New Orleans, and then he had an exhibit at the Haitian Museum in Little Haiti. So I got to go into Little Haiti, and man, they were speaking, of course, they were speaking French, so you had to, like, you know, it was really that's transformative to me, because when I go amongst my people and, you know, they're speaking a different language that you don't really understand, but you know, hey, they're saying to you. So,
yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I hear the whole of Miami kind of turns out for Art Basel. There are small and big art shows all over the city. And if you're an art lover, fine art lover, because it's not really crafts, wearables.
No, it's not really crafts. It's more fine art.
Fine art.
Frank Frazier was there with his whole troupe. From Texas. They had a whole bunch of photographers and some painters along with him. You know, the only problem with the area in which he was in was there was nobody there. So I was like, I was shocked in terms of where his placement was, or where he had chosen to be, because it's almost where you can choose to do what you want to do. But
right. I guess location is everything, right? But yeah, I mean, they just have big shows, little shows everywhere. I do hope to make it last year. I wasn't able, next year, I wasn't able to go this year. I had an emergency trip to the dentist that took me out from flying. But next year, definitely, I'd like to go take a look.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to go and spend a little bit more time back there the next time I go back there, because I didn't get a real chance to. There were some bigger exhibits that they have exhibits that I heard that people have to pay $100 to get into.
Yeah, I think that's at the convention center. The convention center itself is the central hub, and then they have all these satellite shows throughout the city. Well, downtown Miami anyway, and in the design district. And yeah, you've got to pay. And it's timed entry. It's like, don't go and hang out in here, because you got to go. You go, you look, purchase if you're going to purchase, and then you got to go.
Yeah, so that in itself must be an incredible thing, that you have to go and pay $100 to go walk through.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more than $100, but you pay to go walk through, and you better get the hell on out.
I think it's for real buyers. You know, who come in to purchase. You know, so $100 is nothing to go to a show if you're spending thousands of dollars on a piece of artwork. So for them, you know, it brings a certain clientele.
Yeah, I imagine so. So, but I want to see that.
Okay. So as we, you know, I see more people checking into the room. Grateful to have you here. And let me just say before I forget, thank you guys so much for running with us for the rest of this year. You've been with us for 3 years now. Really, really appreciate all the people, all the customers, all the family that stuck with us and show appreciation and love. We really do appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Same from me. All right. Yeah. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I just want to
make sure that I got that in there, and you know, we wouldn't be here without all of you.
All right.
All right. Not to forget, we have Carren Clarke coming on a little bit later. We are going to show some work in a little while. We just got a couple more questions for each other. Seeing as this is the end of the year, I'm going to ask the question Lavalais was going to ask me. What are your plans? What are your plans?
You can't cheat like that. That's not fair.
Okay, well, you ask me then.
Mine very quickly are really, I'm going to do intense work that I'm going to get involved into, because I think this spring, summer, I will have quite a few shows that I'm going to really try and knock out the park each show, because I realize my days I'm counting them now. You know what I mean? Basically, I know I don't have a whole lot of seasons to be running around the country in my car to sell my things. That's not going to happen a whole lot more times.
So are you picking and choosing
Well,
carefully?
now I'm just going to work on, like I said, I'm going to work on stock for the shows for next year and see how that goes, and see if working this winter to try and get things together to, will help me and make me, feel okay about what it is that I do.
Got you.
And what about yourself? What are your plans?
Well, I've already started winding down. My last event was December 2nd, and I strategically did that. I just needed time to just like decompress. Usually I do a show every weekend in December. I do the BZB show, and I see Ruby, who's checked in. She said she's in DC visiting for the BZB shopping tomorrow. You'll have a great time, Ruby. Unfortunately, I won't be there to see your lovely face, but I'll see you in Los Angeles in February. But yes, I'm just winding down. I'm going to take a mini vacation, go to my favorite spot, Mexico, and just take some time off and visit family as well. And, those trips are also, for me, inspirational too. Mexico is always an inspiration. And then home, spending time with family in England, it's good. You always come back refreshed. So that's my plan for the rest of December.
All right.
And then I've already got my materials in. I'm going to be busy the rest of January, getting ready. And I think I'm going to work show by show, prepare for February, or month by month. I'll do it that way.
Oh, really? Okay. So you're going to be ready for Jazz Fest, because this year we're going to have the Rolling Stones on Thursday. It's going to be it's going to be
epic. Year.
It's going to be an epic event for us this year if everything goes right and the weather helps us out. And, so. Yeah. Looking forward to it. The only thing, when you have the big names like the Rolling Stones, they're always on a stage way, way away from us, and they're usually at the height of the day. And I'm busy. I don't get a chance to run over there and go see the Rolling Stones. I would love to. Well, I have news for you this year. We're going to be able to see them in Congo Square.
Really? They're going to be in Congo Square?
We're going to be able to see them in Congo.
Oh, they're going to have big screens?
They're going to have a screen for us.
All right. That's a step up from Jazz Fest to have big screens. I love that. Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah, because we always miss the big names. If Stevie Wonder is on, or somebody big, then we don't get to see them because they're on the main stage, and we're in Congo Square, so we're stuck over there.
Okay. So yeah, I think this year, if you ever had, or if you've never been to New Orleans Jazz Fest, this would be a good year to come down. I just have a feeling that it's going to be really good, and they're upgrading and they're stepping up. Just to hear about the big screens around the fairgrounds, that's going to be fantastic. So yeah, come on down if you haven't been.
Hey Esther, how are you? Good to see you on the show. I know you'll be there.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to some of the people that checked in. We've got Manhattan. Hey Manhattan from New Orleans.
All right.
Welcome. We have Ether. Hey Ether. Thank you. Hello BAM family. Also, we have Ruby. Ruby has checked in. She's in DC right now. Who else do we see?
There's Lavera and Ely Daly from Detroit, I think, right?
I don't remember where Ely is from, but I'm sure she'll let us know.
Oh.
I try to remember where everyone is from, but don't always get it right. But thank you guys for checking in. I know there's more of you there watching, waiting. So maybe we should get the show started.
Yeah, we have a full house, so we better get rolling, because I know they came to see Carren Clarke, man.
No, they came to see you, Lavalais. They came to see you. That's what it's.
I'm
you
here
are.
to
That's
see Carren Clarke, so what you talking about?
It's all about you.
All right.
So, I say Ely says she's from Savannah. Welcome, welcome. And we also have is that Lafan? Hopefully I said your name correctly. LB from RVA.
That's Raleigh, Virginia, is it? Or Richmond, Virginia?
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond?
Hopefully
Must be Richmond.
We also have Joan. Hey, Joan is from Georgia. Southern
Right.
SO, Georgia. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. This is our last show, so we're going to have some fun with it of the year. Happy holidays to everybody. I hope you're having a good one so far. And I hope you're going to celebrate with family and just enjoy the festive season.
All right. So we're going to get it rolling.
We're going to get it rolling. I started off with a hat on today, just because I never do, but thought we'd do that differently. And if you see something that you like, if you've never watched the show before, if you're watching the show after the live, please put in the comments section. We still see it in the comments even after the live, an item number that you might want, or you can go to my website, lipshats.com. And I forgot to say, we are live streaming on Instagram today for the first time. So we're super excited about that. We're now on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So we're on 3 platforms simultaneously. So it's exciting. We're moving on up. Okay. The hat that I'm showing tonight is the one that I have on. It's called the Peekaboo. Thought I would wear it first. It's a fun hat. It's a playful hat. It's like a classic beret, but it has a wonderful zipper on the side, and you can do a little peekaboo fun with it. Okay, this is the Peekaboo. This is like a denim, cotton denim on the inside here. Full zipper, nice antique gold zip, and it fully zips up. Really comfortable, and it's fully lined as well. I'll show you this hat. It's fully satin lined. All right, this is the Peekaboo, turning out to be a really good seller on the website. It only comes in black, and I think I'll only keep it in black. Just makes it classic. And again, you've got that little peekaboo element there. You could do it like halfway if you wanted to. And I see a couple of customers are already posting on Facebook themselves in the hat. So that's always nice to see. Peekaboo. And it's priced at $85. Solid black with a denim insert and antique gold brass zipper. All right, next slide, please. So the next slide is the Kiss. I have started making these a little bit bigger. So if you have a medium-sized head, medium to larger, it will fit now. I do bigger sizes. So it's not just for the small heads. If you're a 23.5 inch, 24, this will now fit you. This is the navy blue that I have on. Does the lining come in other colors? No, my lining for this year is navy blue and brown. So no, they're all, I have them made to order for me. And so we just do straight one color. Love to say that I could do lots of different colors for you, but no, just one color. Okay, navy blue and chocolate brown this year. It also helps with keeping the hat not looking dirty. If it was a lighter color or patterns, it kind of, I just keep it solid. As a designer, that's just a choice that I made. All right, Kiss, it comes in 4 different colors: black, winter white, red, and the navy blue, and Kelly green, so 5 different colors. It's priced at $68. This is the kiss. Again, they are fully lined. This is the navy blue lining, satin lining, okay? All right, just out of interest, Ellie, if you wanted a different lining color, what would you be interested in? That's just out of interest. Let me know. All right, slide number 3. It's called Just Me. And I think the red is almost sold out. I think there's one left of the red, and there's one left of the olive green as well. So if you want to hop on the website and get this real quick, this hat is limited because the mud cloth itself is limited. I can only get a certain amount out of it. There goes the olive green, and the red, the black is already sold out. This is priced at $78. Just Me. That's it on the side there. This is the olive green. This is the red. Very limited on these, just because you can only probably get about 16 to 18 pieces out of the mud cloth, so almost all gone. I know very low on the, oh, this way, on the green. Really pretty colors. Okay, again, fully lined, and these are priced at $78. This is Just Me. I think the black was the best seller, and olive green was second. This is the last one. All right, next slide, please. Basic, I think, is next, which just came in ivory. I just wanted to do a solid ivory hat, fully lined again. This does have, these hats do have a little bit of wool in them. That's why they are lined, just so you know. There's a lot of body in this hat. So if you have a larger size head, or if you have locks or a lot of hair to put up under this hat, this will work for you. Okay, nice size brim. It's about a 2-inch brim. Winter white, very pretty. You could tip that up if you want to frame your face, or you can have it down, keep it nice and low. Winter white basic is priced at $78. Okay, again, it's fully lined. Next slide, please. And as you're watching, if you want to share on Facebook what you're seeing, what you like, please share with your friends. Again, we are live streaming on Instagram for the first time tonight. So we are YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So that's quite exciting for us. If you're on Instagram, we'd love to see comments from you. That would be wonderful. All right. This is the No Name in black and white and red. This hat has a lot of fabric in it. It can be nice and tall, or you can just tuck it down. You follow your pleats. This hat is nice and soft. I upgraded the material this year. Has a nice weight to it. Better than last year, in my opinion. No wool, acrylic, and mud cloth. No wool. All right, this is the No Name in black and white. If you don't have one of these, you need one. All right, most of my customers have this hat or a variation on it. All right, this is the No Name in black and white, and it's priced at $70. It also comes in mustard, which is the next slide. The No Name in mustard in slide number 6. There we go. Pretty colors. I have it here. I'm going to show it to you. Sizes are 23.5 inches. If you need it bigger, feel free to email me, lipshats@gmail. If you need it smaller, also email me. I'm happy to do that. It's such a great hat, very playful. You can work it like a turban, or you can be dramatic, have it tall, play. Lots of different ways of wearing this hat. Okay, again, tuck it down, just follow the pleats, can do whatever. All right. It's a fearless hat. Fearless. The no name and mustard is priced at $70. Really easy go-to hat. Slide number 7, please, is Antonia. Again, these are fully lined. This is a wool hat. It has more structure to it, has a nice weight to it, and it comes in black and winter white. There's only one left in the winter white. The black I have just restocked, so I have plenty in the black. Okay, Antonia is priced at, I'm going to tip it this way, there we go. Antonia has a little bit of gray on the underneath. Antonia is priced at $179, fully lined, has nice weight to it again. This is the black, and it also comes in winter white. I don't have the winter white here to show you. All right, okay, Ether, I got you with the no-name mustard, no problem. Slide number 8, please. Slide number 8 is called Bazi. Bazi is a velour felt. It's emerald green. It looks black from a distance, but it's actually emerald green, and you have a whip stitch of turquoise and gold, and it's very reminiscent of the 1920s. It's like a cloche shape. You can actually see the green. There we go. Nice shape to it, nice flow to it. Turquoise, gold. It fits a large 24 inches, pretty colors. It's designed this way. Some people might want to turn it and wear it another way. Okay, you've got options. Make it yours. This is Bazi, and Bazi is priced at $195. Okay. I would love this with, you know, even a black coat, and just pick up the colors. A little bit of, you know, in anything. You could put it together. Green gloves, yellow gloves. I think it would work. All right, next slide, please. I think we're going to red. This one is called Vixen. Vixen is, again, that beautiful velour felt. These are all hand blocked hats, meaning I don't actually have the blocks that are these shapes. This is all handwork, kind of like sculpture in a way, just to get the design and get the actual angles and shapes. Vixen is also accented with knotted leather all the way around. It's a beautiful red, nice rich strong red, and it's a large size, deep crown, 24 inches, and Vixen is priced at $225. And you see you can have the little hole accents around the brim as well, and you could pop it down some more if you wanted, so you could see your leather. Okay, great with a black coat, red gloves, super cool. And my last hat before we bring Lavalais on is Gali 4. This is a navy blue with pin tuck stitches all the way through it, and knotted leather around the crown of the hat. It is I would say 23.5 inches size wise. Again, a cloche shape, which is again reminiscent of the 1920s, 30s. Perfect for this winter time. All right, I'm going to come back a little bit later. You can see it looks black, but it is actually navy blue. It's a very dark navy blue. Up next is Lavalais. He's going to show some jewelry, and then you'll see me in about 10 minutes time. All right.
All right. First, I want to give a shout out to Renee in LA. Do you remember her? She makes those big dolls.
Yes.
That are really high. So hopefully, in the coming year, we'll have her on the show and talk her into showing you other guys some of these dolls she makes, because I just want to give her a shout out. She makes some incredible dolls. They
Yes.
are not just little bitty small dolls.
They're big. They're big, big and beautiful. Yes.
Yes. So looking forward, and great to have you on the show this afternoon. Thank you. Good. All right. So I guess it's on me. Let's get started, dear Mrs. Zeke. I want to go through mine because I got Karen Clarke coming up, and I want to see what she's going to blow me away with. So come on, let me get started here. So I'm going to do a couple of different things. I've decided to, on things that I'm going to show tonight. Like, this is one of the cultural pieces with the janame and the black cowrie and the amber piece. And these are selling for $250 for your holiday spirit. If you want to, add the correct chain or however you want to hook this up to have this piece, it's available to you. It's BAM number 1. And again, that's the black cowrie shell, the janame, and the amber. They're all encased in sterling silver. Okay, so that's BAM number 1, and offering $250. This necklace is also another cultural item. It's cowrie shells and also amber, and it has red amber in this particular one. Okay, so in sterling silver, and it's also red amber, and this one is going to sell for $325. All right, again, that's sterling silver, so don't get me wrong, no false stuff. All right, BAM number 2. All right, BAM number 3, I'm going to show a couple of rings. This is one of the rings that I got from the Namibia, the stone. I actually purchased the stone in Tucson from the brother that was selling it, and cut it up real nice for you. I did a real nice design on the shank, so that's available to you. That's BAM number 3. And this one also sells for $225 for this particular ring, okay? And it's the weight of the silver that makes this. This is not a, this is a cast ring, so it's a little bit heavier than a ring that you put together with different other layers of silver. All right, so BAM number 3. BAM number 4, and this one's the same design, but it has the amber in it. And it's the same price, $225. BAM number 5. I got a couple of new things in here, but I ain't got to them yet. But we're gonna get to them pretty soon. So hang around with me. BAM number 5. This is the janame ring, and this is more of a man's ring. It's a big ring. I made it big, 14. If you want to give your guy something really nice for the holidays, have a spiritual meaning, or giving the janame. BAM number 5. All right, BAM number 6. This is my bamboo rings. As you can get a good look at them right now, they're bamboo and sterling silver. I'm the only guy that makes these, so if you want to be part of that, I got one of them Lavalais things. BAM number 6 with the bamboo. This is the ring for you. And so this is one's 3 panels, and the other one has quite a few panels going around, but it's all bamboo and sterling silver, and they are also, they're going to be $200 for that holiday. All right, and you get it sized to your finger or your guy's finger. All right, so BAM number 7. And this is a little bamboo pendant in bamboo, and again, these the end caps were handmade by me. I made them. I mean, they're made gas-wise, but they're made into a wax, and then they're poured into a casting in order to get them to be that way, which is a lot more like Carren does casting and so forth. So this is a cast piece also. And my little bamboo design is in the end caps. BAM number 7, and this is going to sell for $125. All right, bam number 8. Now I got something special this evening. They are the clip-ons that I just created. This one is the clip-on, but it's something new a new design that I was able to come up with. And you can see it's really, let me go, am I that way? Get this out the way. Go back here. And I guess you can kind of see it that way a little bit, but it's real nice design. It's the bone and ebony, you know. So, and it kind of dangles a little bit, you know. I have it so that it moves. But it's a real nice design. I think it's a real nice, I'm gonna make some other designs with it. This was the first one that I came up with. And so they're gonna be $65 for bam number 8. And also bam number 9 is the same earring, but it's gonna be in the post earring. And it's, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, it's a different ebony. This one has a more of a brown and black. So you can actually get this either way that you might want this. If you want it in the black with the dark ebony and the bone, you can get it in that shape and that size, you know, or thing for you. Or you can have the brown and the black ebony. And it's not a very, very heavy earring, even though the ebony is kind of a solid surface, and also is the bone. All right, so that's bam number 9. And again, they're gonna be $65. All right, so that was new that I'm working on, and like I got great ideas to do with this same particular thing. So I'm gonna expand on this for the next time we see them. All right, bam number 10. Again, this is one of the bracelets I make. It's a little cuff bracelet with a Lavalais stone in it. And it's for $175, bam number 10. I might as well finish mine out because I have 2 more pieces, bam number 11. And this is the microphone that I showed a couple weeks ago, along with the other musical instruments that I make. So this year I did the microphone. I also have one of these in turquoise, bam number 11, that I look forward to. And if you're interested in it, please get a hold of me. It's $150. And bam number 12. All right, here's my alligator head. And the last time, if you had gotten this, if you had ordered this head, you would be out of this world, because I put it out here for a very incredibly low price. Now it is $650 for this alligator head. It's worth every penny. There's nothing else like it. It's all solid silver, and it's an incredible thing if you're a fearless person who wants to be very, very strong. So bam number 12. And I also have a smaller version of that same particular one that's a little bit smaller, and it's like $275. But it's all sterling silver and all created by me from start to finish. All right, and last but not least for me is bam number 13. And this is a piece that I'm wearing. I made this piece for someone, so if you're interested in something like this, I actually cut the stone out of obsidian for them in the Africa shape, and put it on this background with the Aquafina emblem, which is the symbol for war and authority. And so if you're interested in something like this, let me know for bam number 13. Okay, so that's it for me, and I think Ella may have 1 or 2 more pieces to show. I'm sorry for getting up on you like that. Okay, and don't forget me, Bamboozle by Lavalais, or Bamboozle Jewelry, www.bamboozle Jewelry, and Black Artist Marketplace. And I forgot this Instagram thing, so I'm so happy. I hope somebody's watching like on Instagram. That would be real cool. Okay, so thank you very, very much. All right.
So the last piece that you showed is the one that you're wearing now?
Yes.
Okay, nice piece.
Yeah.
It's a big piece too.
it's a big piece, and it's you know, like I said, I cut the stone out, and you know, it has hammered silver around, quite a bit of silver for it to hold together. So it's
Okay.
nice.
Okay. Nice, nice. New stuff. Always wonderful to see. Okay, I started off with a hat again. This one is called Be Mine, and it's velour felt, embossed leather. Looks a bit sort of like a giraffe or whatever, but embossed leather, soft leather. I'm sorry, knotted here on the side, and beautiful golden yellow velour felt. It has structure. It has a nice feel to it. It feels good. If yellow is your color, this is the one. I did some brights for the winter time. Why not? This is priced at $225, and it's called Be Mine, and it can be yours. Head on over to the website lipshats.com, or email me lipshats@gmail, or put it in the comments section. This one is a special one. I don't think it will last. All right, Be Mine. Next slide, please, is slide number 12. It's called Pedro. Really nice green gray velour felt again. And you hear me saying velour felt. Velour felt is very different from wool felt. It's soft. It's like velvet. It's the top of the line of felts. It just feels good. It will last for, I say forever. I don't mean forever, but it will just last in your closet a very, very, very long time. It's just a good felt to buy. I was in DC last weekend, and one of the customers says, "Oh, she works with good felt. Good felt." I was like, "Yeah, it's the good felt." So I kind of like that. Pedro, here we go, is it's like a little funky fedora, stingier brim, nice little piece, yellow leather, gray felt, ombre, and it has one of those hats that you can brush and feel. Pedro is priced at $195, and it's sized at 23.5 inches, and you can see those little hole accents, just a little bit of added flavor to the hat. All right, next one, please, is called Parley. And this was just me playing with felt to get that two colors in there. Excuse me, yellow and chocolate brown, two-tone hat. I didn't want to add, excuse me, I didn't want to add anything to it because I liked the shape and the design. I didn't want to overcomplicate the design. Just kept it simple, those two colors. And I think this is a design that I'm still fleshing out, still working on. So it might come in other colors as we head into next year. But right now it's gold and brown. The colors might be top to bottom instead of left to right. So it's the first of its kind of maybe a collection that are like this. So Parley is priced at $225, and there's only one of these. Again, I'm just playing with this kind of blocking of color. All right, got a few more left. I think 4 more left. Yes, Clara. See, Clara is priced at $165. It's a charcoal gray soleil. We call it soleil, and it's whip stitched in orange on the front and a little bit of brown on the back. It has a knotted leather band around the crown of the hat with a little bit of gold felt in there as well. Clara is priced at $169. You can pop it all the way down to give you a bucket style, little peak right there, or you could tip it up like that. And very conversation piece, let's say. It's a conversation piece. All right, up or down, works either way. Great price, priced at $165. It's charcoal gray, again whip stitched in orange this side, and I said chocolate brown, but it's actually camel on this side. All right. We've got 3 more to go. Slide number 15. And just let you know, Clara is a size of 24 inches. Theo, again, that charcoal gray. It has a fedora crown, cuffed brim, deep cuff, and it's a deep crown. And this could work with a guy as well, I think. I think quite a few of the hats I would consider them unisex. Theo is priced at $165. It's a larger size. Handmade felt feathers. You've got charcoal gray, mustard, and an emerald green in there. Can't quite see it because it's hidden in that gray, but it's right in there. This is called Theo, and it's priced at $165. Next slide, please. We've got Marlam. Marlam is again that green-gray charcoal velour felt with accent of red and black leather. It's a cloche style, fits close to the head. You can see both sides. The leather knot is on the side here. It's priced at $205. $205. This is Marlam, and it's one of a kind piece as well. Last hat of the show for me before Karen Clarke comes up next. So be prepared, everybody. Get your credit cards ready. She's a coming. Is the No Name in multi-mud. It's been a bestseller for many, many years, and I just wanted to show so many different ways of wearing this. I did show it in the black and white and the mustard version earlier, but it's such a fun hat. It's such a playful hat, and you can enjoy it in so many different ways. Some people put hat pins on here. I used to make hat pins, not anymore. It's warm, feels good, looks good. This is the No Name hat, and it's priced at $70. All right, that is the last hat of the evening. And so I hope you enjoyed everything that you saw from tonight. Feel free to go to either one of our websites, lipshats.com or bamboozlejewelry.com, and go shop to your heart's content. Lavalais is going to come back with me, and we're going to introduce our guest, our special guest of the evening.
Hey. It's about that time.
It is about that time.
All right. So you're going to...
Oh, she needs no introduction.
Needs no introduction.
She's been on the show so many times. She's the fabulous lion handler.
Ooh.
If you do watch her on Facebook, there's an awesome picture of her with this huge, beautiful, magnificent beast. And she's just like walking the beast along like it's, her house cat. So the wonderful ceramicist, the wonderful, beautiful sculptor, potter, all of those words is coming on next. Go get your tea and your wine and all of that, and get ready for Karen Clarke. Delighted to have her back to the show.
Yeah, before you bring her on, and I just want to say that she has a beautiful heart too. She takes care of all of those girls in Africa.
Yes.
They get educated, so make sure that you know that that's a part of her too. Because otherwise you wouldn't feel that energy that she puts into those pieces.
For sure. All
right. So welcome to the show, Karen.
Welcome to the show.
Hello. You guys made me laugh. Oh my gosh, the lions are amazing. I love it. But Ella, I love your hats. I have several of them. I can't wait to get the next one. Your hats are timeless. So I can wear them for many years to come. And I think that the first one I got was probably about 5 years ago. And it's like, it's like new, when I wear it, I feel brand new with every outfit that I wear.
I like to think the designs are timeless. I think all of us do timeless work. Even the hat that I have on is, I designed this for the Million Women March, which was 1996. And so, I keep wanting to retire it, but it's always a bestseller every year. So I bring it back every year. But,
I own No Name myself.
Yeah.
So I get it. Oh my gosh, yes. And Lavalais, I love statement pieces. So the piece that you're wearing right now, it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And you are right. I am over in Ghana, and I love those girls so much. And seeing them from 6 to now they are 16 years of age, and they're actually in their last year of high school, and they're getting ready to go to college, and I'm trying to figure it out right now of how to make sure that their dreams come true. So it's been a lot of it's a lot of work, but it's also it's rewarding. It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah, it is. So
I can say I can only imagine, because that's not my journey. It's been yours, so I can only imagine what that feels like. Yes.
Yeah, and I appreciate the people who do support me and invest in my work, because a lot of people, I never say it all the time, but not only are they investing in me, there are a lot of other people behind me that they're investing in. So I'm so glad that not only are they believe in the work and they like the work, but they also take care of children's educations. So it's really amazing. Yeah. So.
Right. I know you got some great work, and I know we could talk, but we want to see what you got to show us. So
I don't even know where to begin. So because people have been sending me requests. Clearly, everybody knows that I have functional pieces that are mugs, but they did ask for teapots this year. So I'm going to present the teapots after I do the mugs. So I just want everybody to know that if there is anything that you like, please make sure that you save the number that you like and put it inside of the feed, and so that my mom can take the name and the number, and so that we make sure that you get exactly what you want. Because sometimes 2 people ask for the same thing, and I hate disappointing. So
it's always the first person. So the person with their trigger finger,
right? Right. It's the trigger finger. Right. And then, I feel bad, because then I have to call them and say, okay, work with me. I'll make you something. And so that they can have something similar to it. So I want them to be on target this time. So
okay.
I'm going to start with number 20, because I lost some of my numbers. But this is number 20, which is a mug. It is very functional. So these mugs are $75. You can drink from this mug. You can put hot cocoa in it. It is microwave safe. It is oven safe. It is dishwasher safe. These are the things that I use in my own home. I don't have the premiums. I usually have all the seconds. And so that's what I have. So this is number 20. And I'm going to sit it up here, because I have another one that's also green in that family. And I'm going to bring that back a little bit. Oop. Okay, bring that up a little bit, bring that. Okay, and I'm just going to spin it around so that you guys can check the back side. And so this is emerald green. So all of these glazes I make myself. And so they come in, I make them in 5-gallon vats, and so that I can dip them into the glaze. And I just recently found out that one of the chemicals that I need to actually make this, the mine has actually closed, because I don't think a lot of people realize that all of the chemicals that we use, about 80% of them are natural. So when a mine closes, that means that we can't get it, and then it becomes man-made, and then we have to finagle the colors to get back to that color. So it's going to be hard. And so now the prices are, when those colors go away, the chemical goes, they want to make those prices extremely high. Something that could have been $20 now, it could be $100, but they haven't done it yet. All right, so this is number 21. And I have 2 more green ones, and these are $75. And so all you have to do is say your name, say I want, and the number. When you do that, then I can make sure that you can get that. So somebody's behind the scenes writing it down to make sure that you are the person who gets it. So I'm just going to spin those around together. And then I'm going to take those off. All right. And if you guys have any questions in behind the scenes, please ask the questions because I can answer them online right now while we're talking. So I have one man in this collection because I know a lot of people ask me, do I make men? And I do. So this, oh, wrong one. Let me switch that over. There is a man right there with a beard. For some reason, I like men with beards, so I always do bearded men. So that is number 22, 475. And this is number 23. And I'll bring that close so that you guys can check it out. And so again, these are functional. I use these every day just to drink coffee, tea, whatever you want. So as you know, it's the Christmas season. So if I had to do green, then I also had to do some red. So I'm going to grab those. Oop. All right, so I'll bring that back. And this is number 24 and number 25. All right, and so this one up top is number 24. And the bottom one is number 25. And I'll bring that up closer for you guys to check out. And so a lot of people ask for red. And it took me probably about a year, but I wound up figuring it out. So now we have red. The one that I'm still working on, you guys, is purple. It's still giving me a bit of trouble. But eventually, I'll get it. All right. I have some mud cloth with red. And that's number 26. And number 27. So I kind of like to keep them in the same family when I do that. Just so that some people like to have matches, him and her, hers and hers. So this is number 26, number 27. So I just like to have matching pieces where you can say, this one is mine, this one is yours. Or these are ours. And so those are 26 and 27. So I do have 29 and 30. And this is a pinkish purple. This is when you know that I'm still working on the purple. So I'm going to bring that closer so that you can see that color. So it's purple, but it still has a bit of a pink undertone. And I really want to get that to be royal purple. So it's kind of plumish. So that's number 29. And then here is number 30. And that's number 30. And these are 75. Just say your name you want and the number. And then after that, I'll get back in contact with you after the show or the following day. All right. So, and then the two more colors that I'm going to do, and then I'll switch over to something else more fun. I have some blue. This is probably my father's favorite color out of my collection, which is we call floating blue. It's very temperamental. So you can see up close how it looks kind of like a stormy sky. And so this is always a lot of fun to make, but also very, very temperamental when it's time for it to go through the fire. And so I have to actually glaze it a certain way. Otherwise it will stick to my kiln shelf. So this is number 31. And I have one more blue one. And that one has a white rim. And that is number 32. Number 32. All right. So if you guys don't have any questions about that, I'm going to move on from the mugs. I still have plenty of mugs. So if you guys want to see more afterwards, just let me know and I'll show them to you. All right. So I am going to move to the angels. So I'm going to bring this one forward. And so back when COVID was here, not that it's gone away, but when it was very rampant, I was making angels, and my mom was instrumental in that. I did one. She says, I think you should do more because the world needs to see angels." So this time I've done 3 in the series. This is the 4th one. The first one was white and gold. The second one was brown and gold. The third one was mud cloth, and this one is leather, a leather look. So the effect that I'm doing is something that I learned while I was in Senegal. So I studied in Senegal probably 9 years ago from a master potter. He didn't want to give me his secret at the time. He told me I wasn't ready, but he did pass on. When I came back, he actually gave somebody the information to give to me if I had ever come back to Dakar. So in honor of him, I started to do the wooden looking pieces. So this has been a great inspiration, and I have enjoyed it completely. So that is angel number 1. This is the first angel, but it's going to be number 33. These angels are 11 by 9, and they are 575. And I'm just going to turn that around for you. All right. So that is number 33. All right, number 34. This one I did a head wrap one because I just thought it would be fun to do head wraps on some of the pieces. And this is my favorite time of the year when it's time for me to do the angels. I look forward to them. I didn't do a lot this year. A couple of years ago, I did about 30 to 50, but this collection is much smaller because of the time that it takes. So I only did 15 out of this collection. All right, and that is $5.75. If it's something that you want, just say your name. This is number 34, and then I'll reach out to you. All right, so from there, I started to do the jars and lids and then switch up on the color to see what else I could do with the technique that he gave me. And I also pulled the elements from the continent. So I actually got wooden elephants. And I know people like to have wooden elephants that are turned up because they say it's good luck. So I'm just going to turn that around so you guys can check that out. All right, and that piece is $6.75, and I'm just going to twirl it around again. It's probably everybody has something that they're very fond of when they're creating, and it switches all the time. I think this is probably my favorite right now, just because of the hues of red and brown and plum inside of it, making it look like leatherish or mahogany wood. So I'm just going to bring that closer. I'm going to twirl that around and just bring it closer to you guys, and so you guys can check that out. All right. All right. If you like this, this is number 35. So that's number 35. And just say your name and that you want it. All right, I would pull the lamp down, but it's already connected. So if you guys look behind me, this lamp is available. Just inbox me. I just did the connections. I learned how to do the electric wiring for it. I'm very proud of myself. It wasn't that hard, but it was hard for me, but I figured it out. But if you like it, just inbox me. All right, so let's go to the teapots. Number 1 of the teapots. This is number 36 for the teapots. It has 2 cups to go with it. Now for the teapots, just to let you guys know, This is very much a functional teapot. What you do with teapots of this style, they do not go on the stove. I repeat, they don't go on the stove. What you do is you heat it up with warm water, and then you let that warm for about 5 minutes. Pour that warm water out, put your tea bag or your tea ball inside, and then pour your hot water inside of it, and then let it steep, and then you can have your tea. The reason why is because you don't want hot water to go in something so cold that it could shock it. But it is very functional. This teapot is $3.75. And I'll just turn it around. It comes with 2 mugs or 2 sipping cups. And this is about 6 to 7 ounces of tea inside of that. So it's a good portion of tea if that's what you're looking for. And it's nice to just be social while you're having tea with your friends, or you're sitting down, you're reading. And then you can put it on, they do have these tea warmers that are electronic that you could sit it on to keep the tea warm. So this is number 36. All right. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. All right. So I have 3 that are white, and then I have a red one. And here's the red one. And I do, even though I am a left-hander, I do everything in right, because pretty much a lot of the world is right-handed. So it's always the right side that I will always do. So if you are left-handed and you need a left-handed teapot or a cup, just let me know and I will make it for you. But the insides are blue, and then the outsides are the red. And I love this because the clay that I use actually makes it freckles. And so I love those freckles in it sometimes. And so when we are creators, we have to think about the process from beginning to end, and how we visualize it. So because once we do it, we can't take it back. It's vitrified. The only thing we can do is do it this way or break it up. All right, so this is number 37, and this is $3.75. The next one is going to be a blue teapot. And this is the one that I told you about, the color being so temperamental. This is called Floating Blue, and this is $3.75. I did a different shape, a wider shape for this one. This is number 38, and it is $3.75. And as you guys know, I love to carve on my pieces, so I just did some carving on the pot itself and left the bowls neutral. Thought it would just be nice to just give it some, you know, keep it solid and have the main thing carved. I really do like this blue because it does look stormy when you look at the piece. So turning that around, and that is number 38. All right. I have 2 more white ones if you guys want to see them later, but I'm going to pull out a honey one. And so as you guys know, I have pottery all around me, so I'm just stretching and grabbing. All right, and so this is the last of the teapots that I'll show right now. And that is honey. Same thing, dealing with the freckles. The freckles inside of the clay gives it that freckled look. And this is number 39. Number 39. So just say that you want it, and I'll come back to you guys later. And so that's number 39. I'm just going to spin that around. All right. And if you guys have any questions about these pieces, let me know. But these are very much functional pieces. Again, you can remove the handle, and you can put it in the dishwasher if you wanted to. Or, but you can also remove the handle and wash it by hand if you want to. All right, so now I have to reach down. I'm trying to figure out what side to reach down on. All right, something new that I was doing, and these are bowls that are with a brick red, and I use glaze on top of them. And I thought they would just be really fun to do a mud cloth pattern with this design. So I'm just going to kind of sit them around and then just twirl them around so that you guys can see them with all their designs. So they're $45 a piece. And can you guys see those? If not, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit so you guys can check it out.
Yeah, a little bit higher is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to twirl that around. And so these are $45 a piece. All right. And here's the second one. And it's the natural clay on the outside. That's where you're seeing the brown. And then the glaze on top. And that is the black glaze. And I thought these were just really fun to use. And so eventually I'll get into creating plates to go with these. I only do plates per request for people. All right. These are really fun. I like these.
They make nice soup bowls.
Yeah, yeah. I used to. I love these as soup bowls. I love when my father makes bean soup and I can actually eat out of my own pottery at my parents' house for my soups. I always look forward to that. Always calling. I'm like, what's the soup of the day? So I've gotten it twice so far. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to move on to are some smaller memory jars. And so that is the first one. And that is $5.75 for that. This is number 41. And that's number 41 for this. And so with the memory jars, if you guys have not seen me before, this is something I do a lot. I believe in us having memories or having things that we want to talk about because we go through a whole year of activity. And sometimes I think that we take our time, take things for granted. So I think it's very important for us to remember. And so we can come back a year later and pull it out to see what we accomplished, what things we want that came into fruition, or things that we need to work on. So I think these are always great to have. Some people do call me and ask them to be ceremonial jars. And then others ask me to make them in proper proportions for urns. So it really is. I've had people call me and saying, hey, I want you to make this because I want a cookie jar in my house and I want it to be this fabulous. And then I make it for whomever who wants it and how they want it to be made. So I'm just going to turn that around. And that's the back side of it. Using the same clay, manganese, that has a black speckle in it. I like to use clay from the north and I like to use clay from the south. And so this clay is a northern clay that I'm using. Any of the lighter colors are the northern clays. The darker colors are, the lighter colors are coming from the south, but the darker colors are coming from the north. It's so funny how, yes.
What number were the bowls?
Oh, I'm sorry. The bowls, let's put that at number 42. So 42 for the bowls, and then they can reach out to me and then we'll discuss which bowls they want. Okay. All right. The next one is purple, and this is number 43. Another memory jar. And let me just put that in there. Number 43. And Ella and Lavalais, you know I can talk, so tell me if I need to stop, okay?
Keep going.
All right, thank you. So this is another piece. This is $5.75 too. I was just giving this one almost like a lapel in front. I thought it would be great to just have like a coat in front of him on top, and I'll bring him up closer so that you can see. All right, and so that's number 43 for $5.75. And if there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know, because you know that I will go and pull it and so that you guys can check it out. All right, so I'm going to pull another piece out, which is a black and white piece. This was coming from my collection when I was doing the angels. So I did just a few. I called myself, well, not call myself, I did a little bit of drawing on this one. So I thought it would just be fun to do. And so there's my little face that's inside of it, but I probably should have twirled it all the way around this way. And so the piece, the top part is amber, coming from Ghana. The brass is coming from Ghana. Using these, it's always amazing to see the process of casting. So what I'm trying to do now is pull all elements in from our heritage of not only the earth, but other elements, metal, stone, fabric, natural fibers. I like to do that now. So this is number 44, and this is 475. So that's number 44 and 475. And I'll just turn it around again for you guys to check out. But I enjoy doing the mud cloth pattern a lot. But it doesn't last always. I know that I have to give it a break soon, and then I'll come back with something different. All right, so I'm gonna go back to a few mugs since I've started with the mud cloth pattern, and then I'll end up with a pedestal piece for you guys to check out as well. So dealing with the mud cloth pattern, I have some mugs. Still, this is number 45 and number 46, dealing with the mud cloth. And I'll just put 45 is at the bottom and 46 is at the top. And I'm just going to spin those around so you guys can check out the pattern. And these are 75 for the mugs. All right, and I have 2 more of those. And this is number 47. And number 48. Number 48. So I'm just going to twirl that around. And I love doing these. It's a process to them, though. So underneath, you have to pick your clay when you're thinking about this. So the clay is white. And then underneath that, once it goes through the firing, I still have to dip the color in white. And then I have to draw on the design, let it dry for 24 hours, and then dip it in black. And then it depends upon where you place it in the kiln, that it can turn really ebony, or it can turn ebony and brown. So I love that it follows the sequence of what mud cloth does, because mud cloth does have a solid black, and then it bleeds, and then it turns into brown, and then it variegates to the beige, and then it gets white. And so it's really nice to see that. The reason why it does that is because sometimes it does not, sometimes they don't shock it, and that's what happens. But I love that it gives it some variety. All right, so time for me to pull out some bowls. So I do have some bowls out here, and these are 75 for the bowls. All right, and that is number 49, and I'm just going to twirl that around.
You know, a question I always wanted to ask, are the faces based on people that you know?
Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're based on people I know, and then sometimes it's just inspirational what may be in my head. So yeah, sometimes they are. So dealing with the bearded men, yeah, that's one that I'm always thinking about. Like, there are friends of mine in Ghana that have bearded faces, and then dealing with the women, those are parts that I pull from other people's faces, like their nose, their cheekbones, their hairstyles. I'll pull all of that from them. So this is number 49. I'll just spin that around, and I put a base there so you guys could see it a little bit more. I love that this one turned into cow patches. That was fun. All right. And then here's the next. Oh, here, let me show you the inside. The inside is blue. And so this is like a really, this size is so big. This is a really healthy salad. So if you have a salad, you know you got all of your vitamins in for the day if you have a salad in that. Not a bowl of ice cream, that guys. Here's another one. I'm just going to spin that around. And so these are the last two of the mud cloth. And that is number 50. All right, putting that to the side. All right, so being that I had green mugs, I figured that I would do some green bowls. And so this is number 51. That's number 51. And number 52. And so hopefully next year, I'm hoping that in October that I will be able to open up my soup party again, because before COVID, I used to open up, do a soup party with 7 different soups, make like 500 bowls to open it up to people to understand what community is like. And so if you had a bowl, you buy the bowl, you eat as much soup and have so much bread that you want, and you would talk to people and try food that you would never try. So I'm hoping that that will come back next year. I'm still working out the logistics of where it's going to be, but it's in the works. It's in the plans. I just need to make sure that everyone is in agreement and we can sign the contract. But if you guys are interested in it, these bowls, these are number 51 and number 52. All right. So trying to figure out what else. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this one. This is a pedestal bowl, and this is 110 for the pedestal. And so this would be a nice piece to serve with, or just a statement piece that you can put in your house or put things inside of it, just to, or in the corner on where a side table is, to just make it fun in the house. All right, and this is number 53. Number 53. All right, let's see. All right, I have so much stuff around me, guys. I just don't know where to go. All right, so number 54, purple bowl for 85. And I'll just bring that around so you guys can check that. And this is very much a functional bowl. These are things that I would use in my own house to eat out of, or to serve out of it, or even go to a function with this in mind and bring it to the home, to someone else's home. And I'm just going to turn that around, and I'm getting closer and closer to the purple. Just trying to figure, it has its good days and bad days, but still trying to get it together. All right. Next piece that I want to do is a female that I've done, and I have put gold on her face. So I'm just gonna sit this up. Okay, and she's 675. And I was trying to figure out if I was going to put more gold on it, but I thought that it would be too much. So the blend is gold and copper on the piece. And then I used a seed bead from Ghana, as well as the brass is also coming from Ghana. And so for them to do the process, it's absolutely beautiful to see how they do that. And this is number 55. All right, I only have one, guys, of this, and this is a goblet. And that is $65 for the goblet. And that is number 56. This is the only one that I had done. So I did a series of them, but this is the final one. And I don't think I'm going to be bringing this series back. You know, some series come in for a season and some come for a lifetime, but that was really fun. But if anybody's looking for it, just let me know. And I will do more per your request. And just spin that one more time. All right, I have more functional bowls that people can grab. I have red. And that is number 57 and number 58. I know red is a big thing for people. My favorite color is blue and orange, and also mustard. So that's number 57 and number 58. But I do like the red. And so I'll bring that up closer so you guys can check it out. And I always like putting these on because it also looks like they're being humble and bowing their heads as you are bowing your head to eat. So I always think these are lots of fun to do. All right. So I have also honey. And so the purple is getting better. So purple is on the inside, honey is on the outside. And this is number 59. Number 59 for the top one and number 60 for the bottom one. And so I'll bring those up closer for you guys to check out. And then I'll bring those back. All right. So I'm going to show you guys some more teapots. And if there's anything else that you guys are interested in, let me know. All right. So here's another teapot. And that is number 61. And it comes with 2 cups. And I love teapots. They're lots of fun to do. It actually takes several parts to put it together. But just to create them, it's always lots of fun to me. It's very rewarding to see what they look like when they come out. And then I'm going to pull out one more teapot for you guys. And that is number 61. That's number 61, guys, and that's $3.75. All right, and the last teapot that I have is this cute little girl right here. I don't know what it is about an afro, though I don't have one, but I love an afro. But this is one, and this is also $3.75. So if you are interested in it, just say that it is yours, give me the number, and I'll make sure that an invoice gets out to you. And so that is number 62. Lavalais and Ella, am I still good? Because I can show more.
I think we have a few more minutes.
Okay. That sounds good to
like
me.
five more minutes. And then
just 5. Oh, just 5. Oh, wow.
We will be at the end.
Okay, no problem at all. So I'm going to show another angel. All right. Here's another angel. That's number 63 that I'm going to be showing you guys. That's number 63, and I'm just going to spin her around. I love doing the angels because it looks like they're singing. And I'm also going to bring out another one too while we're here. I'm going to bring out number 64. And so you guys can see both of those.
We have a question.
Yes.
That rich red is from what?
I'm sorry?
I said the rich color in there is from what clay?
The clay is a brick red clay. And there's a technique that I have to use to put on there and to make it look like wood. So this is number 64 and number 63 and 64.
And we have a question. How much are the angels?
The angels are $575.
Are they heavy?
No, they're not. No. Oh no, it's okay. Listen. No, it's fine. Hello?
Ooh.
Are you guys there?
We're still here.
Still here.
As long as nothing broke.
No, nothing broke. Nothing broke at all. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys are still there. I know my mom was like, oh no. Okay. No. Nothing broke. Everything is fine. And no, they are light. Now they are actually probably about 2 pounds. So that is one, and everything is fine. Don't worry, guys. They roll over all the time. All right. So that's number 64, 63, and 64. Let me put them back together again. Can you guys still see that?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to put that to the side. I almost did it again, y'all. It's a good thing that, that's the beautiful thing about clay, is that they are durable. That's beautiful. So I had a friend who had a house, and her house burnt down completely. And the only thing that was left in the house was my pottery pieces. So you know that the durability is very strong with clay. So it's, I always like to tell that story because it really is amazing. How they can do archaeological digs. They dig it up and it's still the same.
That's
and
very
so
true.
it is, yeah, it's really a beautiful journey of clay because of all of the elements of the water, the fire, the air, the earth, so, having all of these elements in one piece is a very, it's just a very amazing thing. It really is amazing. And I'm glad to be a part of that. All right,
Karen,
so
can you bring back the faces of the angels? A close-up of the. Can you do a close-up of those?
I sure can. Hold on for 1 second. I'll bring a close-up to it. Okay.
Still a little high.
Okay. Let me pull that down. Can they see it that way? Is that good?
Yeah, it's
all
good.
Right.
And I remember, I think your angels used to have a bottom so that you could put a candle in them. Am I correct?
Yeah. Some of them were you were able to illuminate, where I would cut out the areas where you could illuminate them. But this year, just changing it up because I had done something that looked like wood. Just wanted to give it a little bit more variety.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I love it myself.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna pull out the other one. This is the one with the head wrap. Okay. And so her head is tilted as if she's singing to the heavens.
Stunning, as always. Just remarkable work.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. All right, and I'll show her the final angel, and there she is. Another head wrap. All right, guys. Well, if you have any more questions, let me know. And I think my 5 minutes is up after I finish scaring people.
Yeah, we still got a couple of questions there. So.
Oh yeah, what are your questions?
So how much is the pedestal ball?
Oh, I have to look on my sheet.
And again,
whoever that is, I'll get back to you.
They can always go back and bring and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And what was the next question? The angels are awesome. Looks even better in person. Thank you, Miss Beth. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. There are only a few customers who actually have all four from all four seasons and Miss Beth has all 4 seasons.
Oh.
Yes, it's really amazing. So I could not imagine. I hope the people who do have more than one, please take a picture of them, send them to me so that I can see them, because it's so much fun to see. Are there any more questions out there?
And you did repeat the price of the angels?
Yes, I did repeat the price.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They are still absorbing it all. If you missed any of her work, go back, review the video on Facebook, YouTube, and now on Instagram. You got choices.
I know, right? Instagram? Wow. You guys are gone big. Woo. Yeah. So, yeah. And I am here. So if they have any questions, I will answer the questions even this evening, until probably about 9:30 or 10 o'clock, 10:30.
How can people contact you?
You can contact me by phone, 804-615-4266. I do answer. You can, and if you don't want to call me, you can certainly send me a text. You can also send me a message through Messenger or Instagram, or you can send me an email at pottery902@gmail.com.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say that I enjoy my cup. I get so many multiple uses out of it. I have, coffee in it. I have soup in it. I have
This is
cottage
awesome.
cheese with, berries and stuff in it. So I'm like,
thank you.
It's really nice.
Thank you. And I think that, people don't realize how ceremonial they are, because everybody has their own go-to first thing in the morning, whether it's a favorite cup, a favorite bowl, a favorite mug. So thank you for letting me know that you still continue to use it.
Of course.
That's really cool. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, we're going to give everybody out there one more chance. If you have any questions of Carren, you have her right here. Any questions at all?
I think one wasn't answered, and that was the fact that someone had asked if you are going to maybe do a show on your Africa trip. We didn't have you on this year. Last year we had you on and you talked about the Africa trip with us. But this year we didn't get a chance to talk with you about you and Pancho's journey. So I think some of our fans would still like to know what's going on with you and the artists. All right.
I would so we'll I didn't think about it. I had forgotten that I hadn't done a live about it because I had posted so much about it. But I'll look at it for look at it for next year when I'm doing additional travels. That's one. And number two, for those people who don't know, I do take Pancho and we still do Artists to Africa every October, and we do take 20 to 30 people. So the new information will be coming out 2024 for the new group to come to Ghana. And so the people who've come with us before, it will be new things happening this time. So this time, this is where we'll be seeing more animals. We'll be going to see the people on the lake, where there are people who back in the 1500s actually started building on the lake, and this is where they live. And a few other things that we're going to be doing for this trip that are going to be different. So if anybody's interested, please reach out to me, and I will talk about Africa maybe next week, and so that I just have a forum and so that they can talk to me. So, but if that person has specific questions, please reach out to me at any time, and I will definitely talk about it.
Okay.
Right. I think that was Ruby King, if I wasn't.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
You're not here for long. I know you're off again.
I'm off again. So come February, I will be gone, and I will be coming back in June. So there's a lot of work and sculptural work that I'll be doing. So this year I'll be Dakar, I will be Ghana, I will be Nigeria, but the main time will be in Ghana.
Okay, wonderful.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's always a pleasure to have you on. I know everybody enjoyed what they saw. They're secretly counting their pennies and choosing which piece they're going to purchase. So I know that for sure. Because piece, yeah.
Yeah, you see that comment that says, "Lord, I want my favorite cup to be a Carren Clarke."
Oh, that's so sweet. All right. Well, thank you guys for having me once again, and I'll see you guys next year.
Yes, we loved having you on. Thank you, Carren.
Right. Have a good holiday. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. We come to the end, right, Lavalais, of our season, our 2023. Good things in store for next year, I hope.
Oh yeah, man. I grew a lot this year, so I'm ready for next year.
Okay, I love that. That's like someone who knows they're growing and someone who knows that more is coming. That's inspirational.
Oh yeah.
So thank you.
Look forward to it.
All right, please follow us. If you haven't already, follow us and join the Bamily family. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Black Artist Marketplace. We also have a website, blackartistmarketplace.com. Feel free to go check that out. And again, thank you for watching us. We really do appreciate it.
All right. Thank you and bless you. Have a wonderful holiday. We will see you next year.
Yes. Happy 2023, and I hope you're doing fabulous things for 2024. So thank you guys, and have a great evening, great weekend.
All right. Good night.
Good night.